Family. It's important. All families do look a little bit different, of course, in the Western church, but all over the place. I mean, it's every family seems to look really different. We've had some interesting conversations just, after the kids go to bed about families and things of that nature. But I thought it'd be good to get a good look at an average family, whatever we can say average is, by asking my son and get his thoughts on growing up in a Christian home, our home. So this was a little bit of a scary one for him, but I've got my son Spencer here. He's going to join us for today's Christianese Family Edition. A little bit of insights from my third born. So are we ready? Let's roll. When you have a conversation with neighbors, you meet their kids, right? Of course, all these people are cheering hurrah in the background. Well, today's special because you get to meet my son. Now, some of you have met him, and he's kind of famous to you because of that. But Spencer, my third born, is here in the pseudo studio, joining us for a little conversation. Spencer, thanks for coming all the way downstairs. So, first question. What's the hardest thing about being the third out of 4 kids?
People are blaming me, especially Jada and sometimes Stella.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly Jada, though.
So you feel like you get blamed a lot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think they blame you?
'Cause they think that I'm the one who lies the most.
Oh, is it? So it's a lying factor. It's not that you may have done those things beforehand.
Yeah. I don't do those.
You're an angel.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I can get on board with that. Would you say we have a close family?
Yeah, because we have a lot of family time. Like,
mm-hmm.
we'll, we talk in the living room,
mm-hmm.
and then we watch movies together, and
mm-hmm.
we do all sorts of activities and stuff. So,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, like we went camping last summer.
Yeah.
Just the 6 of us. That was fun. What else have we done? We went to that concert this year.
Yeah, the Need to Breathe concert.
Need to Breathe concert. Okay, lit or not lit?
Lit.
Yeah, they were awesome. Need to Breathe. If you guys are listening to this, Spencer needs a new t-shirt. Send it over to Christianese. You can email me. So cool. So yeah, our conversations kind of makes our family dynamic pretty good, you say?
Yeah.
Or yeah, and they're doing stuff.
Yeah, because what's a family without, doing activities?
Yeah, well, even little things, like when we go down, and we'll go down to the park down the street, right?
Yeah.
And you want to go running. Jada wants to do Jada things. And Malachi wants to obviously shoot hoops because that's Malachi. And Stella, well, she's older now and she runs away and goes with her friends or boyfriend or whatever she's doing.
Yeah. Always running away.
She's always running away. That kid. What are some of your favorite traditions that we have?
At Christmas, before we do any of the present stuff,
mm-hmm.
the monkey bread that's a really good tradition.
Well, what else do we have with that though?
Apple cider?
No, well, we did get apple cider this year. We got that really good, from the Andersons, where we actually pressed the apples.
Yeah.
That was good, but we always have bacon.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget about the bacon. Yeah, Christmas morning tradition, that's a good one. What else? Anything else that comes to mind?
Even though most of us are a little too old for it, we still do looking for the Easter baskets.
Yep, that's fun. And then back at Christmas, we still do Elf on the Shelf.
Oh yeah, even though everyone knows that.
Right. Well,
yeah.
Careful.
Yeah.
Some people may still have kids that We'll be respectful. So wait, let's get back to who are you a little bit. You are right now, as we record this, you're how old?
12.
You're 12. You're the third.
Well, I'm turning 13.
You're turning 13 soon. Way too soon, if you ask me.
Nope.
You'll He's always denying me and telling me I'm wrong. Man, you're so mean to me. You're going into what grade?
7th grade.
7th grade. And you have Riz?
I guess.
Everywhere we go, this kid has girls that ask for his phone number. And he just turns them down.
I don't turn them down. I'm just like, I don't have a phone.
Well,
so.
you turn them down gently. Okay, so you're into what's your main thing that you're into? People got to know this.
Like cars mainly, Fords, like the Ford Mustang, the
GT, right?
Yeah, the Ford Mustang GT and the Dark Horse. I'm talking way too much.
No, you're not. That's great. So, what do you like about that 350 GT? We were looking at something on your poster last night.
Well, I like that it's fast.
Yeah, just fast cars, and that brings you joy.
Mm-hmm. What
got you into Fords, though?
Well, Ford, they sent me, personally like posters, remember?
Oh yeah, and you got
merch.
To go into the dealership, that one dealership that closed down, and they were like, "Here, you love Fords? We'd rather you have this." Remember that with Jeff? That's it. And then you're going to be trying something that you've done a little bit of before. You're going to be trying in the fall.
Soccer.
Trying some soccer.
Yeah.
So soccer, Mustangs, turning girls down.
No.
That's Spencer in a nutshell.
Skateboarding.
You do some skateboarding. Yeah, you picked up that really quick.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. And RC cars.
Yeah, RC crawling's pretty fun.
Crawling.
Yeah.
Because you got that truck.
Well, and stunts. They're just cool.
Yeah, it is. And it makes you it's part of what makes you Spencer. Questions. I got to get back to those. Yeah. See, as you know, Spencer, I just get going on who knows what.
Rabbit trail.
Rabbit trails. Do I don't rabbit trail.
Sometimes.
No. Don't make up lies. This is going on the airwaves. What would you say has been the most insane part of growing up in our house?
One of the things that's going to be the most insane thing is Stella going to college, because she's been here for a while. So.
Yeah. Our oldest is heading off to college, and she's not going next door.
Yeah, she's going to Tennessee. Wait, no, not Tennessee, Kansas.
That's where Emma goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to Kansas. She's going to a little school, Tabor College. Shout out to Tabor. Go Jays. That'll be totally unique and something we haven't experienced before. What about in the past? Something that's insane.
I don't know. I just lived a little kid life, I guess. I mean, I guess being saved was good.
Yeah,
not good. Just it was amazing.
It's rad.
Yeah.
It fits into the 90s terminology category, for sure. When I say insane, I think of things like when we have crazy fights, like we just everybody's blowing up at each other, things like that. We don't do that ever.
No, that happens all the time.
It does. Okay, so good answer though. I like that you're thinking about future things. That's one thing that I have enjoyed watching Spencer in, is that he's very inquisitive. You like to get answers. You probably I've told you this before. You're the best question asker in the family, because you ask these really deep questions.
But I have to think them up though.
Well, yeah, that means you're processing it. So that's a cool thing about Spencer. What character qualities do you appreciate most in a friend?
I like it when the friend is either funny or good at having conversations.
Can they be
one-on-one is my type of conversation.
Yeah. You're a small group of friends kind of a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. One-on-one conversations are good. Sometimes we have those at night, like especially if Malachi's gone.
Because he makes fun of me.
Well, he does that, and he probably won't listen to the podcast, so it's fine that we're saying that. But I mean, just to be able to have private conversation, like you have something you've been thinking about, something you're worried about, things like that, and we can have a conversation late at night because you don't go to sleep until 1:45. That's kind of your go-to.
I try to sleep. You just stomach aches,
headaches. Worries, but the worries we can talk about. The other things, well, that's just
angrily watch me go get the medicine.
Yeah, I do. I get a little frustrated sometimes. What sorts of things in this world do you wish you could fix?
I wish I could tell people like that they're gonna be in a lot of pain and suffering if they don't give their life to Jesus, because that's a lot of pain. It's like
it is.
Yeah,
there is a hell, and there's a way out of hell, and you can follow Jesus or not, but following Jesus is a better solution so that you don't have pain eternally in the eternal sense. Yeah, that's not what I expected, but that's a better answer than what I kind of expected from you. What about our family would you do differently when you have your own family?
I'd probably allow dogs in the house.
You guys always just, every time we see a dog, you're like, I want a dog. And we go, you don't even push your dishes away. How would we make you, how would we take care of a dog? Who's going to take care of the dog? Me.
You'd end up loving it, though.
I love dogs. I absolutely love dogs. My brother knows that if he is ever gone, I will happily go take care of Raleigh.
Raleigh the crazy.
That he is a crazy dog, but he's lovable at the same time. Just love that guy. So just that would be the main thing. Just have dogs.
Yeah, and I'd probably make them read their Bibles every night. It's a rule. It kind of seems pushy to do that, but it's good to read your Bible. Yeah.
Like establishing something that's good, even though people might not want to. Okay, next question. How would you say that our faith as a family has impacted how our faith operates? I'm sorry, how our family operates.
Church and stuff, how we, different rules and stuff about, the Bible and stuff has changed our operation, I guess.
Yeah, like how we, our priorities, what we go about doing. If I'm hearing what you're saying, it's that the Bible guides what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we go to church, we pray at night. We make it a priority to pray at night before everybody goes to bed. Sometimes we meet with people, and like Mom has definitely gone out and, met and prayed with friends that had a need of some sort.
Yeah. That
kind of thing. So prioritizing the things that the Bible prioritizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so last question, I think. No, it's not the last question. I got your hopes up. So you know what we talk about here on the podcast on Christianese. We talk about Christianese, some of the things that the church can be better at. The church as a whole, not just where we attend. If you could name one thing that Christians should do better, what would that be?
Probably not being afraid of telling people about Jesus, because some Christians are really good at that, but some, like me, aren't very good about that. At that, I meant.
So finding a way to not have fear and be bold.
Yeah.
Am I hearing you right? I don't want to speak for you, but
yeah.
That's that would be that would change a lot, I think, if people were more bold. I would add to that, I think, and you may agree, but give me your thoughts on this. I think with boldness, sometimes people are bold, but they're jerks.
Yeah.
I think boldness with an increased level of kindness.
Yeah, like comforting people and slowly, like, introducing Jesus into their life.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good one. What do you admire most about your mom?
How she's willing to, like, help us when we're, like, not doing good or just sad. Because it helps a lot. Yeah,
she's a really compassionate person and relational.
Yeah.
So when someone's hurting that she's close to, she wants them to get through it.
Yeah, I like having conversations with her too.
Yeah.
Like when we're like on the way to like pick Malachi up from school. We would just have random conversations that are good.
Yeah, she's said that to me, that when you guys get to have one-on-one time, it's the best conversations. I think that's probably the case with your other three siblings too, is that getting one-on-one time with mom or with dad or with both of us.
That'd be 1-on-3.
Not 1-on-2. 2-on-1.
2-on-1, yeah.
Yeah, well, mom and I took on Malachi in basketball 2-on-1, and it didn't end well for us, so sometimes 2-on-1 isn't the best. Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So a couple quick thoughts. Spencer just brought something up that I think bears attention. And this is not in no way trying to toot our horn, but early on in our marriage, Raylan and I decided that we really wanted to be on purpose with the way that we interact with our kids. And we hoped that we would have kids, and sure enough, these 4 people showed up at our house. And we wanted to be on purpose and make choices for, how we interact with them and how we build trust with them and relate to them. And Spencer brought up the term "on our way." And so in Deuteronomy, the writer actually directs the Hebrew people to talk about the law, because that's all they had was just the Torah. Talk about the law when you're on your way. And I think there's some powerfulness there when we think about our way, the way that we go, just keeping a busy pace or whatever the case might be. When we're on our way, make a solid effort to be on purpose with the time that we have while we're on our way. So be purposeful, I think, and bringing up Spencer's other point about being bold and yet kind, and getting Jesus out there. We don't need to be ashamed, and yet there's some trepidation that we might have. So good points from my nearly 13-year-old. Thanks for sitting down here in the pseudo studio and talking about our family, but our faith as well.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah.
I came all the way here.
All the way
here.
You
made me come all the way from my room.
Man, such a distance. Okay, now you got some yard work to do. Get outside.
Jeez.
That's it for this one, folks. Thanks for joining us. I'll talk to you next time. I love you.